Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. So this is going to be a video about my favorite fall glowy makeup routine. It's like pretty minimal. There's some contouring and highlighting and everything else, but there's times where you want like something that's super fresh, wearable, and light, but also giving you that glowy contoured look. So yeah, I'm using like a tinted moisturizer, some cream products, and yeah. First, I'm gonna go with my favorite primers. This is the Fenty Beauty Primer. Going with like one pump of the Fenty primer. I love this primer. It makes my skin so soft. I'm gonna go with my favorite tinted moisturizers. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade MN3 and it has SPF 20. I just love this stuff. It's like dewy, but it's not too dewy overkill. It's like good coverage, very like opaque for a tinted moisturizer. And I just really like it. I was actually really surprised how well this worked for me. It's like my favorite thing where like if you're at the beach or the pool all day and you got like a tan and you have plans after, just to throw this on top. Because it's just so like perfect for just letting your natural skin shine through. And I honestly use like a pretty good amount of this. Also, like there's sunscreen in it, so in order to get the SPF 20, which really like makeup products really push that, like it really is not SPF 20 because you're not applying like a decent amount. But anyway, it helps, you know, actually make the SPF part worth your while. But I also will use a concealer with this. I just go on my fingers, like rub it in, like literally like a moisturizer, and just, you know, just cover up the little impurities without doing too much. I do have a lot of redness on my cheeks, acne scars, whatnot. I just like to pat it like this with my fingers. I just love this tinted moisturizer. It's so good. It's kind of on the pricey side also for, you know, like for being like not a full-on, you know, makeup product. I feel like tinted moisturizers could be cheaper, but next I'm gonna contour a little bit with the Merit Cream Contour. This is in the shade Amber. And I'm gonna do a little bit, nothing crazy. When you do a cream contour, make sure you do it high because when you blend it out, it will, you know, like fade down to that. I think that's all I need. Nothing too crazy because this is supposed to be a natural look, you know? And just blend it. Blend it. This brush is so soft. This is also by the brand Merit. Such a soft brush. I love it. Like I knew people were like, oh, it's the softest brush ever. And I was like, oh, like I'm sure it's, you know, nothing too crazy, but it's literally the softest brush ever. And I cannot believe I almost forgot that I have this precious little brush. Oh yes, I love the goldenness in this contour. Now I've got the sauce. I have that Rihanna TikTok stuck in my head. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit on the forehead. I don't want to like overkill it, but I do want to look, you know, sun-kissed. Which this definitely is making me look sun-kissed. Just to make that shadow down there. Alright, the nose is going to be a little difficult. I'm going to use this and just pat it out. It's a little bit. I don't think I used this on my nose last time I used it, but it's okay. It's working. It'll be fine. Alright, favorite concealer. This is the Catrice True Skin Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Macadamia. And I saw that Tati just posted a video saying how amazing this is, which is true because it's an amazing concealer. I'm just going to pop this in here, you know, and just up here, down my nose, up on my lip, and on my eyes. And then I got my favorite little sponge and just blend those out. I'm just going to bring it down my nose, a little highlight up here on the brow, or on the cheekbone, like that. Bring it on the eyelid to cover up any eye veins. Such a good drugstore concealer. Such a good one. And it's only like $7. And I actually have had this for like a while now. Maybe like a month or two, and I use it all the time. Just like that. Just pat it down, add a little contour so I can just, you know, fix that. Okay. So next I'm gonna go in with cream blush. This is a Beverly Hills, also by the brand Merit. Stippling brush like this. This is the Kabuki LR320. I don't know this brand. Oh, by LaRousse. So I'm just gonna take this and just twirl it directly on the cream. Pat it on my hand a little. And just put it right below. This Merit brand, the designer made this, or she's like a makeup artist for celebrities, but she made it like without toxic chemicals because when she was pregnant, a lot of the makeup had toxic things in it. So I just really enjoy this brand. I love that because I used to be a NICU nurse, and so it is true that what you put in your skin ends up getting absorbed. And I do use a lot of different brands and different cosmetics, but when I heard about the message behind Merit, I was just like, yes, like I love that. You know, for like the makeup industry, for me, like everyone to jump on board. So I'm just looking for like a sun kiss. This is kind of an overkill, but like I love blush, so I'm just gonna do it like this, like that. And I also, you know what, I'm just gonna set my face now with a translucent powder. I'm gonna go in with Bakery Beauty. This is the Oat Translucent. Just like a big fluffy powder brush. I'm just gonna dip it, just set everything. because that blush is dewy, and I do like the dewiness, but I have oily skin, so I know if I put a little powder on top, it will like really, really look nice with my skin tone. Oh yeah, I love it. And I'm gonna go on my eyelids and under my eyelids with that. Just like that. Oh my gosh, yes, I love it. Love it. Okay, this is a highlighting stick in the shade Cabana, also by Merit, and it's really dewy, and it's like, I can explain it. So it goes on like that, and you think it's gonna be like super liquidy, but it's such a natural highlight. Like, do you see that? Very unique. I don't own anything like this because it gives that wet look. So like now that I have the powders on, like look at that. Like my hand looks wet over here. Like I just love it. Like so unique. So anyway, I have the powders on, so everything's pretty much set, and I'm just gonna like apply this in places I want a little highlight. And I'll make my skin look wet without like, you know, like look at that. Like, look at that fake glow. And this is good for someone like me who has like oily skin, because it looks like I'm like super dewy, and this like really isn't. Like it's not oil, but it looks like oil, and it's just like, I love it. I love how dewy and oily this like makes you. And I'm just applying it on the tops of my brow bone. Looks so pretty, you know? And then down here on my chin, just a little there, and a little right here. Like look at that, like it's so dewy. Like I love it. And then I'm actually, you know, I'm going a little crazy here, but anyway, I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand and just pat it with my finger and tap it on my forehead. I don't know. I just love the dew look right now. And it's like, because I have oily skin, it's hard to get me to use products, but like this one, it looks dewy, but it's like, you know, like you're glowing, like the wet look, but you're not, and I love it. Just like that. Guys, I'm gonna go with this Fenty palette. This is the Fenty Snap Shadows 7. Wait, which one is this? 7 Cadet? 7 Cadet? Anyway, 7 Cadet. Look at those beautiful shades. So fall, like, whew. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing with these right now. So this middle warm shade, this is called Take Cover, and I'm gonna go in with a Morphe J35. And I'm gonna put this in the crease. Oh my god, so beautiful. This is literally the most perfect fall palette I've ever seen. So pretty. And this shadow is blending out so nice. I mean, Fenty's stuff always kills it. Always. I really need to pluck my brows. Holy cannoli. For doing a video, I should have really have plucked my brows, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna go with this yellowish shade. This is called She Salute. Ooh, cool. I'm gonna put that just in here and warm that up. my god. Just like that, just a little bit of yellow. Like that. You know, I got the sauce. You know, I'm saucy. So this looks like a navy blue. This is like an army green, and this is like this berry shade, and there's like a white shimmer. I think I'm going to, actually, I think I'm just gonna drag this down my bottom lash line while I'm, you know, contemplating. Always gotta balance the eye look. Top lid, bottom lid. Balance the look. Okay, so how is this shimmer? Oh yeah, look at that. It's like a beautiful, it's like yellowy gold. Okay. I'm gonna go with a smaller Morphe 507, and I'm just gonna drag this along the lash line. Kind of like creating a wing with it. This green actually is not the easiest shade to work with. You know, it's like not really blending like I want it. But I mean, it's turning out okay, but that was not the plan. That was not the plan. You know, I'm saucy. Yeah, this green is not as pigmented as the other shades, but whatever, we'll just go with it. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blend. And look at the fallout with that green shade. I mean, the other ones were really good, but not so much that shade. Okay. I don't know. I want to keep it matte, you know? I don't want to do anything crazy, but stick with this right now. I'm gonna just blend this out. I really want to play with this shimmer that's in here, and oh yeah, once I go back over this with the brown, it's good to go. I really want to play with these shimmers in here, but like not right now, not today. Okay. So I'm gonna go with the shade Taupe. This is a lip oil by the brand Merit. I just love their message about having healthier makeup products. Like, it's so true. And their stuff is so good. Like, I love this stuff. It's like very like hydrating, especially when you just get like your lips done. And it just like, you could totally pair this with a an eyeliner. I mean, lip liner. But I just like mine by itself. It's very hydrating with like a little bit of color. And this is one of their newer shades. It's like taupe, which I think is like so pretty. It's that very neutral brown, shimmery oil shade. And I love it. I love it. So pretty and so neutral. Like, so pretty. It's very like subtle. You know, like, you were to work without people being like, oh, you're wearing lipstick. But there's like pigment in it. Okay. Love it. So I'm gonna go with the CoverGirl Brow Pencil. I love CoverGirl's brow pencils. They are just phenomenal. They are so good. This is in the shade Soft Brown. And they're just as good as the Anastasia ones, but they're like a fraction of the cost. And yeah, they're good. They're really good. My favorite brow gel, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really like one too from Makeup Revolution. They have some good brow gels too. I'm gonna take a highlighter. This is the Essence Nude, and I'm just gonna highlight my inner corner. Just for a little extra. I'm gonna go in with LA Girl Nude Eyeliner. And the shade's super bright. I love this stuff. I'm just gonna apply this to my bottom lash line. This really helps open up your eyes, make you look more awake. This one is so creamy and it lasts like a long time. I love this one. I used to use the one by Rimmel London and I ran out, and I think the store was just like out, so I was like, okay, I'll try like another brand. So that's how I started using the LA Girl one, and they're like the same. But the Rimmel London one is also just as good. My favorite mascara, this is the Essence Lash Princess. Love this mascara. So I'm going to just put on... Sometimes this mascara can be a little messy, but I love it because it lasts so long, comes off so easy. Just looks so good. And it doesn't take 9 years to get volume. You know, you're sitting there like constantly putting on mascara. So that completes my glowy fall makeup tutorial. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe.